welcome to my YouTube channel. It is great to see everyone out there. Today I have a great topic I want to share with you, and it is breaking barriers. Let's get to it. I was taking a walk this morning and I got through thinking of breaking barriers. I grew up in extreme poverty, 9 children living in a studio apartment. And it was a difficult upbringing. I still have vivid memories of that time. And when I look back in history, I couldn't imagine how my parents must have made it. My dad was a dishwasher, had a second job as a janitor, and my mom was a seamstress, 2 full-time working parents, making minimum wage paying jobs. How do you raise 9 kids? How do you get through? And we didn't live in nothing but poverty. It makes me think of, I didn't know what a mattress was till I moved out of my house when I was 17. So there's a lot of luxuries in life, a lot of things that you see, a lot of things that people grow up with that you have no idea because everyone has a different upbringing. So when I look at breaking barriers, every one of you has challenges, has different experiences, has different upbringings. And you do fall into a cycle. A lot of the time we keep going through this cycle back and forth doing exactly what our family ended up doing. I was reading this one thing talking about many teachers. Teachers, their parents typically were teachers, so they got into that same profession. And it's no different like that in any other field. Sometimes you have construction workers, their children become construction workers. It's just a cycle that keeps going and going until someone is determined enough to say, I want to break through this cycle. Breaking through the barrier is no easy task. Some of us have grown up with some extreme difficult challenges. I know I did. English was not my first language, it was my second language. I did not grow up in the best neighborhoods. I grew up in extremely poor, run-down red light district neighborhoods. I did not go to the best schools. My parents were extremely poor. When you are put in certain situations, it's going to be a challenge. But you have to change in your mind. I told myself, I refuse to be a dishwasher. I refuse to be a janitor. And I'm not taking anything away from those professions. But I just knew in order for me to get ahead, I need to do much more. Which one of you is willing to take the challenge out of your family? I know I did. I'm first generation here. And I was the first one to graduate out of the university. Out of all my cousins, out of all distant relatives, I broke a barrier. And you know what I noticed after I broke that barrier? All of my nieces, all of my nephews, all of the grandnephews, they're all going to school. They're all graduating out of with their bachelor's degree. They're all going for other professions. But I broke through that barrier. Once you break through the barrier, those that come after you will see that there is a possibility because you did it or someone in their family did it. It's no different than when you see a world record. It will be broken because they've seen someone achieve it already. So it is possible. There will be risk when you're breaking through barriers. You will go through unfamiliar territory. Why? You've never been there or you've never seen someone you know go through it. But how do you think that those that have made it to levels that were unimaginable to us and have attained wealth generation after generation, someone broke through the barrier before them? Let that be you. You have the opportunity to change the trajectory for history of those that come after you. And you would either change it for the good or for the worse. And it is your responsibility to get them ahead, to get them to a better place. You were made for this very time. You were made for this moment. Don't be afraid. Don't hold back. Take the risk. It's well worth it. And break through the barrier. I hope you enjoy breaking barriers. Friends, I've been having such an amazing time sharing my stories, keeping you encouraged, keeping you motivated. I want to thank you for your support. Your support means everything to me. And I want to especially thank those that have taken my message to their social media platforms and sharing it with others. That is the only way I can get the message out, is as the message gets shared with others. I want to make a change to encourage people, motivate, and make sure to get them through their day. And if I'm able to do that, share it with a friend, share it with a family member. And remember, true change starts with you.